Now we're going to keep going looking at this mall. I'm going to take you downstairs to the basement where the supermarket is, and I also want to go upstairs, show you a little bit of the food court and also the entertainment area on the 3rd floor. I believe there might also be a gym somewhere here as well. So yeah, so when I say that you can do everything in a mall in China, I am not lying to you. Let's go. Let's head upstairs to the 2nd floor and see what stores we come across. Also, a few people have complained in previous videos saying that you get to see too much of me and not enough of what's going on around me. So for those of you that complained, let me know what you think of this style of video. It is a little bit different filming point of view, but I hope that you get to see a lot more. So I'd love to hear your comments below. So we are up here now and we're going to take a look. All right, so here we are on the 2nd floor now, and we have the food court. And we've got lots of options. So here in China, people are crazy about drinks, bubble tea, fruit drinks, tea, all kinds. And in this particular store, they've got lots of fruity teas. And you're looking at about 1190 RMB for a cup. And the great thing about here in China is that you don't actually have to be at the store to order. You can actually find the store on Alipay or Weixin, WeChat, and order your drink ahead of time. And then you just come in here and pick it up when you're ready. But I'm actually going to go get a coffee after this, and I'm going to show you exactly how that is, what it looks like on Alipay, what the menu looks like, but that will be on a separate video. Now over here we've got more drinks. Again, this is a different brand, and here you're looking at 22 RMB upwards for the drinks. And I like that here they actually have the menu in English as well, which is quite unusual. I don't actually usually see the menu in English, which is why it's great to use Alipay, because I can translate within it. So for example, here you've got a signature lemon tea for 22 RMB. They've got jasmine lemon tea. Actually, jasmine milk tea is my favorite. Then they've got basically lots of other options. They've got white grape lemon tea, pink guava, and the prices are, yeah, quite affordable. Now let's keep looking. I have to tell you, the food smells amazing here. Oh, here we got lots of chicken feet. It's all marinated, the stuck heads and all sorts of bits. I haven't actually tried any of this before anyhow, but it actually smells really, really great. Then we've got fried food items, again, lots of chicken feet. We've got lots of skewers. We actually love a skewer. And here you're looking at prices from about 10 RMB upwards. So as you can see, the food is really quite affordable. That's why you see so many people eating out here. It's very, very common. And many people would say, okay, you're showing us how the rich people in China live, but I'm here to tell you that no, that the prices, I've spoken to multiple people, I've asked around, I've researched it, and basically these prices are affordable for the majority. That's why it's not unusual to see Chinese people eating out as part of their lifestyle. Now here we've got the biang biang noodles. We actually tried this in Xi'an, and then we've got the meat burgers. These are delicious. And here you're looking at 20 RMB for the noodles and 15 RMB for the meat sandwich. And that's actually on par with what we paid when we were in Xi'an. And again, there's more biang biang noodles on the other side. Now here, again, this is very common. You basically get to choose exactly what food you want. You've got lots of different types of meat, crab sticks, seafood. You've got different fried doughs, seaweed, tofu. And then you've got all your salady items and noodles, and then you pay for exactly what you picked up. And then you get to select a broth and you get to eat it at the table. Now the guy here, he also has a little tray where it looks like things were cooked on and placed on to keep them hot. Okay, over here we've got rice and beef And I like how lively the restaurants are here, because most places have lots of lights and pictures with the food that actually looks delicious. I will definitely eat that. And for this, you're looking at 35 RMB for the bowl of rice, meat and potatoes. And then you got other kinds up there. So yes, that's from about 24 RMB upwards. And of course, China has lots of different cuisines, so you're not actually just going to find the same food all the time. You can actually find variety within Chinese food. For example, here you got braised chicken rice. So that's their specialty. And also it's quite common here, and particularly if you don't speak Chinese, is that you can come and scan the code at the table and you can actually order. And because you use Alipay, you can just translate and you can order exactly what you want. So don't be too worried about the language aspect. Of course, knowing the language helps you out, but there are some ways to get around it. We got more fried food here, starting at about 9.80 for the grilled cold noodles, and then we've got skewered food starting at 4 RMB. So I think these are the rice cakes, and you got sausage. So yeah, there are tons of food options to be had. So like, check this out, there's so many restaurants here. I'm just going to walk around this area and I'm going to go find the supermarket. I was actually confused, it's not in the basement. This is more Xi'an food, which is delicious. And here we got claw machines, which again are super common here. Here you can actually scan and get the coins for the machines. Got more restaurants, lots and lots of food. And over here you got a proper sit-down restaurant. So if you don't want to eat at these little eateries along there and you want something a little bit more fancy, in all the malls you're going to find eateries just like these that are actually, you know, they have that more restaurant upmarket feel to them. And even if you come here, the food is not going to be that much more expensive. I love that all the prices are usually up front, and here you can see they've got some specials as well for different times of the week. And right around this area, we have nearly done a whole loop. I'm now standing in front of a skincare spa type place, and a lot of these places you can actually just walk in and get service or book an appointment for later. And if you're curious about the prices here, to me the most curious thing is that you actually have people just doing this in front of everybody. So if you're getting a service done, you know, it's just done, it's not done in private, but you are looking. I've translated the prices. You've got facial cleansing for 68 RMB, facial hydration for 88 RMB, and then they've got acne treatments for 188 RMB, and tightening and anti-aging small big face services for 258 RMB. So there you go. And a lot of the spa places will also have membership. So as I said earlier, in China it's all about, you know, getting the discounts and also places retaining their customers. So if you get a membership, you can actually get things done at a much lower cost. And again, we've got more massage chairs over here. Now let's go find the supermarket, and I'm looking at the floor. There's a blue arrow going in this direction, so let's follow it. And there's another beautiful restaurant right in front of me now, another sit down place. Ni hao. Oh, okay, and I think this place is actually new, so it says soft opening. So again, they might have some discounts because it is a new place. And you can usually tell that it's a new store that's recently opened because you'll find these right at the front. And I believe that they're supposed to signal good luck, to bring them good luck for their new shop. I'm now walking towards the supermarket. Oh wow, it's like kind of hidden. All right, so here we go. So this is called a Century supermarket. And this is huge. This is comparable to the supermarket that I visited on my supermarket tour. If you're interested in seeing more supermarkets, do let me know in the comments section below. We can come visit a different one and show you more prices, but like this is huge. And yes, you may be wondering where the people are. Just remember that this is a weekday earlier in the day. It is about 12:30 now. So yeah, you're not going to see that many people at the supermarket at that time. But if you came later in the day, this place will be buzzing. Lots of families, lots of people that come out to shop. So yeah, so here you can actually buy absolutely everything that you need. You have homewares, you've got home products for cleaning, you've got private care products, you have all your snacks. And a really cool thing is that it actually has an imported grocery area as well. So imported items, so that's pretty cool. Let's just take a little look. And also remember that this is a mall out in the suburbs. We're not within Hangzhou city or, you know, a big city with lots of international people. So, okay, so we've got international products from Korea and Japan. Okay, we got butter cookies. So you got this massive box for 160 RMB. We've got Hershey's Kisses for 20.50. Lots of chocolates, lots of snacks here. I want to see what other imported items. Oh, butter cookies here are so popular. You see them absolutely everywhere, and obviously they're delicious. For the big boxes are 146. And I like that here you can go anywhere and you can actually find gift boxes. So if you're stuck on what to buy somebody, like a little thank you gift, you know, look, you can even get a Biscoff gift box for $95.90. That's pretty cool. All right, we've got some Twinings products, Earl Grey tea. So obviously this is imported, so it's $44.80. We've got pickup minis. Okay, we used to see these in Qatar. McVitie's for $24.80. I don't actually know how to pronounce this one. It's a German brand, $23.60. And yeah, we've got a huge selection of imported biscuits and crackers. We also got Kellogg's cocoa balls down there. That's quite interesting. This leads back to the cleaning area. Okay, so as you can see, we could spend probably a whole day here. And here we got snacks. This is something that took me by surprise when coming to China, just seeing how popular single serving snacks are. So from the stores located outside of malls where you can buy, you know, whatever snack you need to inside the mall, this is basically what it looks like. Now, what I want to do is to take you to the entertainment area. So we are done at the supermarket for now. So let's walk out. I love how clean it is. There's no smells. Yeah, it's just so well organized, and the food smells amazing. These are in season at the moment, and they are fantastic. You got $6.99 per 500 grams. Delicious. You'll know from, if you've seen me before, that I actually shop mostly online and have everything delivered to my door. And you got blueberries here. You got $9.98 for the packet. And at the back you got the butchery section, and then you got the fish section. It's getting a little bit loud here and there's a bit of music, so hopefully that doesn't cause any dramas. Then we've got eggs. All right, let's find the exit. Okay, there's cashier over there. And Cairo actually walked in here with me, and I've since lost her. Here we have milk, all dairy products. We've got freezer items, noodles, soft drinks. For a packet of Pepsi, you're looking at 1360 RMB for a 6-pack of cans. And just walking down the soy sauce section, there's sugar, more noodles and rice. Okay, I believe the exit is here. Okay, so we're just going to walk out. And we've got a barber's here. Look at the miserable day that we have outside. It's not very nice today, is it? But there's a barber's immediately there. What I love to see is that there are actually lots of checkout desks open. So if you come, it's quite rare that you'll see people waiting to be served. It's quite efficient. Then we've got more stores with dry fruit and nuts. We've got some electronic items. And here we've got a store that sells tobacco. Now we're going to make our way to the 3rd floor. And thankfully I've got Carol with me because she told me that we could actually walk through here to take us back to the entrance, because if we went the other way, the escalator was actually going down, so it takes you back to the 1st floor. And there you go, you got Welcome Century Mart. Okay, and there's Carol, and that's the way we came in. So yeah, it's a huge supermarket. And I believe perhaps you can go to level 3 from here as well. Okay, let's go up to the 3rd floor. So here we are, and it says level 3 children's play, wear, early education, sports and leisure, plus more food and beverage. Okay, so the first place, it looks like they have some sort of classes here. I tried to translate it, but it wasn't completely accurate. And then if we look down on the floor, you're going to see this track. And the reason this is here is because they have those ride-on toys that the kids can ride all around the building. So they stick to the tracks here. And this is something that I didn't actually know when we first came here, that you can actually find entertainment for the children, usually in every top floor of every mall. So it's not just soft play. So I'm accustomed to soft play as being usually the only activity for children. Here you also have lots of DIY activities. So for example, here we've got painting. So you can choose, we actually saw this quite a bit in Vietnam, quite popular. Then another DIY activity where you pick one of those items. Actually, Eva's done one of these before, and then you pick what you like to glue onto it. And they can spend a lot of time here having fun doing these kinds of things. So yeah, they've got lots of different packs, things that the kids can sit down to do here. And I think these are the ones that you actually break down to find what's inside, as you can see by the dust on the tables. Then you've got lots of playing areas. There's a little trampoline, and there's blocks. And I'm going to head back this way because I thought this was interesting. And also highly unusual for me. There's ride-on toys, and also there's a fishing section. So you actually have live fishing, and the children can come and fish. And then you can get the boxes and take them home as well. And over here we've got a clothing store for children. They've got shoes, they've got clothes. So yeah, pretty big store. More activities for the children here. They can build these bottles that are filled up with a gel-like substance. They can choose what to put in there, make it colorful with all the bubbles. And these are the ride-on toys, so they got dinosaurs here. Okay, these are the prices over here. So you've got 25 RMB for the single experience. And then of course you can get a membership card. And as you can see, you can tell that this is a bit of an older section of the mall that hasn't been maintained nearly as much. And we've got more activities for the children here. Some of the stores are actually empty, but here you've got rollerblading. Of course, it's quiet at the moment, but they also do lessons here as well. So if you don't just want to come for fun, you can actually take lessons and learn how to do it. This is a photo shoot place, so you can come and dress up and do makeup and take photos. We've got a skincare shop as well. And you can always find KKTV here as well. And there's another skincare place. All right, so let's walk down the other way. There's a few more stores to look at. If you, of course, come here in the evening, there's going to be heaps and heaps of people. So right now it's quiet because everybody is at school. And just up ahead, we've got machines. Here we've got more massage chairs. These look a little bit newer than the others, and they come with charging ports for your devices. Okay, here we've got the machines, and yeah, kids love playing with these. It's a lot of fun. You come to these machines here, and this is where you get your coins, and it tells you exactly. So 19.90 for 160 coins, 39.90 for 360 coins, and again, you just pay with your QR code. So this is a common activity for children here. They have a lot of fun playing with that. And here is a hairdressers for children. Look how cute this is. They've got all the little riding cars to make it fun for them. And I'm not sure if you can see here in the distance, this is also very common that most stores have somewhere for the kids to play, whether it's blocks or some sensory activity. Here we have some nori rolls. And we've come all the way back around from where we started. There's some snacky type things over there, sausages, and lots of toys. And here is a shooting game. All right, I've gone the whole way around, and here there's a gym. So it's very convenient. If you wanted to come and sign up, you can actually do all of this via the internet. You can just scan their code and follow the instructions. I actually have a gym just directly opposite where I live, so I haven't actually tried any others, but this actually looks quite good. It's got a lot more machines. It's quite a large place. And as you can see, there's a fair few people in here right now. So they've got lots of treadmills and lots of weightlifting items. And all right. Okay, I have not seen this before. So there is a child in a swimming pool just floating away. So it looks like they're just doing it for fun, but it seems that you can actually just bring the kids here to float in these baths. As I said, I haven't seen this before. This is only a store that caters to babies. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I expected. Let's head upstairs. And we are now on our way to level 4. The first time we came to this mall, we were coming to the movies to watch Moana 2, and we were absolutely lost. We came up onto the 4th floor, which is where the cinema, KTV, fitness, food and beverage and beauty is supposed to be. And once we arrived here, we just could not find it at all. It's all quiet. Okay, that's an ex-party place over there. There's a courtyard, which is currently very quiet. There's a sign for the Poly International Cinema. It is an older cinema. It works just fine. We've been to it before. But the new one, the Plaza, there's a much newer mall with newer chairs, and yeah, it's very comfortable. And here is the badminton courts, so there are multiple of them. And you've got the prices for the membership depending on the season. And for the cinema, it tells us to come out here and follow the instructions. No. Actually, maybe not. This is exactly what we did that other time. And then we realized, I don't know how to get there right now, that we had to take the lift outside. You can see here it says Poly International Cinema. You would think you go through there. Maybe I need to go a little bit further. And you will think it will take you straight to the cinema. So let's take a look. But anyways, we ended up finding that if you access it from the outside, there's a lift that goes straight to level 4 to the cinema. So let's see if it's over here or if we are somewhere we're not supposed to be at. Okay, yep, this, is that, oh yeah, that's it over there. And I believe that is the lift that we took. So I guess the first time we came, we just didn't want to venture out because it didn't feel right. But here you go. This is the entrance to the cinema, Poly International Cinema, and this is the lift. And this is what the entry area looks like. Of course, you've got your snacks and your drinks over here. And then over here you've got gaming machines. I like that there's always something to kill the time when you come to the movies. And there are machines over there where you can actually print out your tickets. So you don't have to speak to anyone to buy your tickets. You can buy them online against your Alipay through the movie section, and then you can come and print them out. And here it's for the glasses if you're watching like a 3D movie. And it smells delicious. And for the prices for the snacks, you're looking at 25 RMB for a 46 oz bucket of popcorn. 9 RMB. Hi, how are you? And you can also get packages, and here in the screen in Chinese you have the different types of movies that they have and what times they play. Of course it will show you if it's showing in the original language or if it's in English. So if it's in Chinese or the original language, if the original language of that movie is in English. So it has meant that I've been able to bring the kids to watch movies in English, kids movies here in English in China, which is amazing. Okay, all right, we're going to head back downstairs. Oh, and here's where you print the tickets when you come in. And these are the movies currently available. So we've actually already watched the Mario movie. There is no English option here for the menu, of course, but this is where you come to print them. Once you purchase them online, you scan your code here and it will print them out. Okay, let's walk out. Bye-bye. I am now back downstairs, and this is the other side of the building. This place definitely packs a lot of shops and restaurants and activities, and right behind me you have lots of activities for the kids. So if you don't know what to do with them, you can bring them to a mall to get on a lot of ride-on toys. So of course these are turned off right now, and obviously it's raining as well, but in the evening it will be all lit up, looking very beautiful. And again, we got a lot more restaurants along the outside as well, a lot of places to sit outside over here, and a few more fast food items as well. And the awesome thing is, of course, that you can access the mall from multiple doors from the outside. So we've got lots of ways to enter through here. I actually came out through Watson's. I'm just waiting for Carol to come out. And now it's of course time to go get some coffee. So I'd like to show you the menu, the cost, how I actually purchase things, because I don't speak the language yet. So if you like to see how I do that, make sure that you subscribe, because you're going to see that on the next video. We're going to head to Luckin Coffee, which is right over there. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoy the tour of the mall, and I'll see you on the next one.